Well, my mom had something she wanted to show me, so I'm just going to film it. Abraham.
Do you want a little story with it?
Yeah, just tell us what happened here.
You can take that out.
Two little baby squirrels. How'd you come by them?
Okay, I was sitting here early one morning after a little storm came through, and my cat zipped through, and I didn't know why he was flying. But then I heard something in the kitchen squeaking, and I thought it was a bird. So I jumped up to go look to save it, and it was a tiny squirrel. He'd laid down a little tiny squirrel, and I didn't know what it was. So I got a napkin and picked it up, and I saw it was alive and healthy looking and not a scratch on it. And at that time, and after I got it picked up, he ran under the table, got another one, brought it out, and was easily pushing it slowly around. And I said, "Oh, where are you getting these?" And I took it up in a napkin, and then I started feeding them formula with an eyedropper, and now they're over 2 weeks old, and I feed them every 3 hours, and they're just as healthy as they can be. One little male and one little female.
So they were a lot smaller when you first got them?
Oh, little wad.
Huh.
And just rolled up like a ball.
And that cat's always been pretty vicious.
Yeah.
About attacking stuff.
And he's so gentle with the little squirrels. And I'd like to pick one up and show how I feed them. They're just so they just keep on turning around and around. But I get them in a certain place when I make them be still. See them want to crawl, and then I have to turn their little heads around, then hold their heads because they're impatient, and then I start giving them a little drop or two in the side of the mouth, and they're just very, very strong, and you have to be careful or they'll just crawl right out of your hand. And this is the little male, and this is the little female, and she is smaller than he is, and they're over 2 weeks old and beginning to get hair on them, and their eyes are not open. But my daughter went on eBay and read about them, went on computer and read it online, and they said their eyes didn't open for 5 or 6 weeks. And they're only a little over 2 weeks old. But I've just grown so...
You think it fell out of the nest? The cat got them?
Yeah, it fell out of the nest. It come out, it was real windy that morning.
And the cat brought them in the house?
And the cat brought them in the house very gently. Never wasn't a scratch on them.
I wonder that cat didn't eat them.
They're small enough to eat them. They are little darlings, I tell you. I've heard that when you raise one like that, you can't put them in the wild because they don't know how to protect themselves.